What's up, Internet? Welcome back to Blueprints. In the last episode, we've had a really interesting run where we've unlocked the vac indicators, we unlocked a gemstone cavern, we finally got the boiler room pump room combo that we've been looking to get the whole time. So we've drained the reservoir. We did it. So there's actually a lot of stuff that we can do, and that's why we split our run in half. We also have a vault key. There's so many crazy things. So what I want to do first is try, because we can do the foundation reservoir and see the gemstone cavern basically any time now. I want to finish this run first. Let's see like what other rooms we can get as combos, and then let's go and see if I can get everything else. Please, as if you guys can talk to me in real time, I cannot forget to deposit this vault key. That is so important. If I can't get a vault, I need to deposit that key. Okay, so we have 44 steps, though. We're doing really well on steps. Okay. I almost could drain the pool just to do this, but I'm not going to do that. Guest bedroom. Yeah, I might as well do gymnasium just to give myself a couple more steps. Lockpick kit. That's not going to work. Okay. Bunk room, commissary, mage chamber. Let's redraw. We might as well get something a little better. Conference room. Sure. Have I had any items spread out on this today? I don't think so. Yeah. Oh, you know, I just realized I could have spread money at the office, but I didn't do that. That's okay. Hey, sauna with 20 extra steps for tomorrow, not a bad move. Anything on the thing? It doesn't look like it. Okay, let's go up. Ballroom. Archives. Freezer. Freezer is cool. I don't have that freezer. I don't have that freezer combo here that I want. I'm gonna have to investigate that on a different day, I think. Oh, sure. Okay, that's just the. Ooh, is that an electronic door? Actually, that's interesting. Anything else I can get for the end of the day? Let's see. Let's just go with. What is this gonna be? Guest bedroom. Okay, I'm not opposed to what that means for me. We have a gem out of it. That's not bad. Okay. How about... How many other rooms can I draft? I can draft the one here at the foundation, which we're going to want to do. And then top of archives, which is where I'm at now. Dovecote. Yeah, let's try the dovecote. And then we'll have one more... We had a letter here, right? Yeah. Music room. I think we're out of... I'm afraid to say we're out of the reasons to use gems, but I'm not gonna say that exactly, but let's go with this. What key? Hello! I forgot that that's a thing. I forgot that that is a thing. Oh my god, that was worth doing. Why did I not think about that? Okay, so... Music room sanctum key. Done. We can put that in there. And we should put that in there. Wow, this run is fucking crazy. Let's do one thing at a time. First of all, vault key, I don't think I'm going to get a chance to use. So first, where is that... Where is the code check? Didn't I have a code check in this run? Am I crazy? Did I not actually do a code? Oh, no, it's here. Okay, so I have to go there in order... I have to pass it in order to leave. So first of all, let's get the hell out of here and leave. The most important thing is getting to the foundation right now. because I need to put the Sanctum key in there. If I never have to do that again, that would be great. Although the piano room that late in the game isn't a terrible play. I don't have a shovel, which is really annoying because I have the kennel and everything else too. Oh, actually, I have a library too, don't I? Yeah. Oh, I'm going to pass the library too. Okay, I actually planned this well. Surprising. Oh, I can get steps. Hold on. I don't have a showroom, but I can get 60 steps. That's plenty to do everything that I want to do before this run/episode is over. Okay, let's go this way. Okay, security, pantry, bedroom. Yes, that's the route I want to go down. Even more steps. Okay, we're now at coat check, which is great. Let's put the check item. Let's check the vault key. Okay, great. That's the one to do. I would check the Sanctum key, but I'm going to use that right now. Okay, we are now at drawing room. Let's make our way down and around. Kennel and back around again. And I didn't even figure out the billiards room. Right? I completely skipped that. Maybe that's the key. Maybe the key is to not ever finish a run like that. Let's check the workshop real quick. Let's just see that I don't have anything that I can combine. Okay, sledgehammer. Yeah, doesn't look like it. Okay, cool. Let's do back to entrance hall. Let's go. We're going up through billiard. Yeah, up through billiards. And I wonder if I should try it again. I should probably, right? Okay, so we're... Oh, it's right. It saved it. So this one is 1, though. But we don't know why it's 1. We just know that it is. Now, here's my only thought. Is that if the numbers are combined on top of each other, does that cancel it in some way? Right? There's like... Is there something about this becoming a different number if both of these are 8? Because this would be... This answer is 1. So this is 16. I have to subtract 16, then add 1. Maybe if it's like the two functions are on top of each other, is it that they take the higher one? Because that would be 16 minus 16 plus 1 would be 1. If that's the case... I mean, this doesn't really change that, though, because this would be 4 squared is 16, minus 30 is negative 14 times 1. Be 14. I don't know. I truly don't understand. The game's going to have to give me a little bit more than what it's given me already. Don't have to go that way. Okay, great. So, library. Let's order a book we have not seen. Let's just do the first book. Just so we can get... Because that's canonically the first book. All right. To the foundation. We're in a good spot. Let's first draft whatever this room's going to be. This might help us out. I doubt it, but let's just see what we can get. Showroom. Bunk room. Why not? Let's just see what the archives give us. It's the office, or the study, rather. Awesome. Okay. And we get a gem out of it. Wonderful. Okay. And a key. Okay. Still a little bristled against that puzzle, to be honest. Still haven't felt good about that one, but that's okay. Obviously, plenty of puzzles have been impressive, and we found our way since. Okay, we have a Sanctum key. We have a drained reservoir. This is shaping up to be probably the most discovery-laden event of our entire playthrough, other than the ending. Oh my god. Look at this shit. Look at all the chests. Whoa. Down we go. Now, I wonder, do I even open all these up? I feel like that's probably a bad idea, right? Oh, but I'm gonna have to. Fuck. To get the key, I'm gonna have to. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm gonna have to pick which one is the right one. Well, which one has the moon with the symbol on it, right? I'm assuming it's gonna be one of the moons with the symbols on it. Is there one chest that has the moon with the circle? Or are they all gonna be this? Oh, well, actually, you know what? I just realized this is now drained, though. So I suppose I could come in here and just keep trying, right? Well, I have 4 keys. That's actually good. So let's just open up all the moon ones, I suppose. A black box contains allowance tokens. Well, so that's not true. How about... Isn't there a moon one over here? The box containing allowance tokens is white. Okay, so that's true, I think. Oh, there it is! Yes, dude! Come on! This box contained a Sanctum key. Excellent. All right, and then we have one more key. Might as well use it. The set of white box contains... The Sanctum key is in a white box. Oh, the green ones lie, though. Because that was a lie. Okay, cool. Now, it's going to be interesting to see if these stay open. Or do they change every time? Because then that means we have to come down here every time we have even like a couple keys at the end of a run, just in case we can make our way. Okay, so we have 2 of the 8 Sanctum keys, which is so awesome. Let's come this way and find our way around. I wonder what stuff is going to be in the Gemstone cavern too, because there's lore everywhere. I mean, especially the spaces that aren't initially unlocked. There have been interesting discoveries everywhere. Oh, I forgot to look if there were valves anywhere down there. I doubt it, because that doesn't seem like the right place for them, but any of our new spaces we should be checking for valves, because that's a whole thing. Now, I don't know if these Sanctum keys are going to open specific doors. Like, are each key tied to one specific door, or it's just that I used one and that's it? Okay. Just for shits and giggles. Have no way of getting in there now, but might as well open it up. I feel the power. Okay, so Sanctum key. Okay, so it is any of them. Interesting. Shit, how do I even choose? Maybe I just do it based on what number they are in the list, right? Because I have the list. So there's 1 in each of these. Technically, I've gotten 4 and 7, so maybe we open those 2 up. Why not? So let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4. This key will permanently open 1 door in the inner sanctum. Do you wish to use it on this door? Yes. Holy shit. Okay, how about this one? 4 and 7. I'm officially checking them on my list. 4, 7. Okay, what in God's name did we get? Aha! Our room 46 puzzle has been discovered. What the hell? Is it like, what's the flag? Okay, so I understand at least partially. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be putting in here, but I think it has something to do with the flag. Okay, I don't want to guess this. So there's two parts to this. We're going to have to figure out something about the pattern that these shapes create. This is supposed to be the Vera one. So this is this shape on 7. And then the other half of it is, I think the order of these within the Sanctum are the pins we need to put in room 46. So let's check this one out just so we know. Okay, so this one's the hourglass. Okay. Cool, so yet another puzzle. But that's to be expected. And that's also good because that means that none of these are more important than the others. We have to use all 8. We need to do all 8 in order to get this. Good to know. And actually, you know what's crazy? Is we should probably save the room 46 Sanctum key. Oh, no, I guess it doesn't matter. I was going to say we should save it to last, but that doesn't really matter because what that means, we would have to go to room 46, put the key, take the key, bring it to the foundation, and then bring it back. So I have to go to room 46 a couple times. I don't think that that's possible in one route. But 2 doors open is fucking good. So just to remind you, as the audience, here's the couple of the other ones that we are missing. We have the room 46 one. We have one behind a vault safety deposit box, which we may have just gotten. That key might have been it. The clock tower, which we have not added to the draft pool yet. So that absolutely is our next one. And then we have 3 that we don't understand. King on throne, which I don't know. Quote, in a station. And the last one, which I think I now understand, which is, quote, behind the last door of 8. Which makes me think it's not doors here. It might be in regards to room 8, which is the one room in the directory we have not unlocked yet. That puzzle room might have something to do with doors, and if we do that last puzzle, it might give us the answer that we're looking for. But again, we have to fit. What the fuck is this? Wait, hold on. How have I never seen that? Am I crazy? Have I missed other shit? I'm gonna go back. Give me a second. What the fuck? Okay. Have I missed that every single time I've walked down this hallway? Oh man, you guys are gonna be screaming at me in the comments. What? Whoa, what? Okay, what is this? Okay, well, that's a new discovery. Quote, let's do red door with box in Sanctum hallway. Okay, well, that's something I was not expecting. Okay, let's just keep our eye out. Maybe I don't run through this hallway anymore, just in case. Yeah, I completely missed that. What was I saying? About the key. So yeah, I think that the 8 room is going to be a really important puzzle. So hopefully we can figure that one out soon. I just need gallery. Gallery is my next goal. If I have to sit at that painting and look at it for eternal, I mean, I guess I could do it. I've taken screenshots. I can look at that off, but I don't like trying to solve the puzzle completely off camera. That feels disingenuous. And it makes it feel like, you know, whatever. I could have looked it up and all that stuff. So, yeah, let's not... Well, we won't do that. I will solve it while looking at it in front of me. All right, so... I think we only have one more goal here, which is go to the gemstone thing. Cool. Let's do... not that way. This way. It's also good to know that we can spend... We have a lot of uses for our resources now. Okay, we did that. To the great outdoors. And if we have time, we can figure out what the hell the billiard room rules are. But for now, no. What time is it, actually? This has been a long run. This is the latest I think I've gone. Okay. Did I use... Yeah, I did. I used the shelter. Okay, so now this should be like half full. Yeah, look at that. Cool. All right, we have fountain for the foreseeable future is just going to be filled up. It had its day. It had its day to be untethered. But yeah, reservoir is definitely the better move now. Okay. This is exciting. Last permanent upgrade. It almost feels sad. Okay, let's see. What do we got? The Gemstone cavern. Oh, I hope it's not. I hope it's not. It's nothing. Or I hope it's not nothing, rather. All right, let's check it out. Here is the last of the equipment for the new mine. I don't think we're going to need any more than this, especially if we're going to limit excavation to 2 stones per day. I was told by the engineer that getting greedier than that might risk the structural integrity of the cave walls, so I suppose we'll have to adhere to his expert opinion, at least for now. We managed to remove all but 1 minecart from the old tunnels, 2 of which were too rusted and worn down to be of any use to us up here, so Dave went ahead and made the call to scrap them. I'm not sure that the foreman is going to be too happy about that, but hopefully you can smooth it over. Now, there's still 1 more cart down there, but it's locked on a short track and it's way too difficult to move from the reservoir side. It's a little bit awkward because it's blocking the passage, so I suggest someone move it from the other side if they can get over there. The boss informed us that there are 2 other ways into that site from that side, but I think we're going to leave that for someone to finish up if the old man really wants it done. Cool. That has been donezoed. These are pretty. Oh. This is the most insane run. I did it. I'm writing a note, but I don't even need the note anymore. 4 out of 4. Gemstone cavern. Hey guys, we're gonna unlock another space because all I have to do is turn on the orchard. Hopefully I don't run out of steps in this process. That would be awkward. I hope this doesn't kill our chances of apples. That it made the illusion that that might happen. But I'm willing to make that work. Where is the pipe? Here it is. What the hell is about to happen? Is it just pretty? No, it is not. That is a fucking elevator. What? That looks like the witness elevator. Wow. And I won't explain that anymore for anybody who has not played that game. Play the witness. Please do it. Please play the witness. That's my favorite game ever. Okay. Also, on that note, while I'm containing my excitement a little bit, I would love one of these days to play. I've had this in my of dreams for a while because I can't replay the witness for you because that would be fucking crazy. But I can do a blind randomized run of the witness. So if that's something that you'd want to see, let me know. Because I'm really good at witness puzzles. I got really good at witness puzzles. So it's something that I'm definitely interested in doing if you'd be interested in watching it. But it's a little weird playing the game but not actually really playing the game. Oh. Okay, that's the symbol that's like the political thing, isn't it? Hold on. Yeah, kinda. That is it. Okay, so first of all, before I click this, open 4 valves, off the to-do list. One more permanent upgrade, off the to-do list. Pump plus boiler room, off the to-do list. Find other two. Yep, that's fine. Room 46, Sanctum key, realms puzzle. Check all books with clue key. One more screen. Yep, okay, so here we go. I can imagine nothing happened. That would be crazy. Okay, we're going more underground. I'm suspicious of whatever that is on the... Look, yeah, look. There's like an entire like atrium or something under there. Oh my god, what the fuck? The precipice. Yeah, look. Imagine I just jump. Foreman's log. Scripps and Rutherford Mining Company. Excavation Department. 1915. As our client Tomas Sinclair suspected, the arches that were visible from the south cliff were part of a much longer arcade carved into the rock face. Last week, when our crew first arrived, only 2 supporting pillars were visible, but after only a few days of clearing vines, moss, and dirt, we've uncovered a dozen more. Our exploration so far has been limited and entirely superficial, as every shaft we've surveyed has ended abruptly, and every promising path leading deeper into the mountain has been blocked by tunnels packed tight with soil, rock, and debris. This site is either much older than we had first assumed, or someone deliberately had these chambers buried. Okay, no pages there. And I can't take the helmet. I'm expecting another, permanent upgrade down here. Or, like a new room. Right? Because we did something significant. Usually we've been getting rooms from those. What the hell? Okay. Oh, what is this? Oh, no, 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 no. I know what this is. Oh, fuck me. Okay, so each of the rooms has had chess pieces in them. I wonder if I can remember. I think I might. Am I crazy? Might I remember where all these are? Because the study has the queen. Right? So that would be, according to their metric, that's the second one on study. So that would be this one. Oh, it lit up. Oh, shit. I can't believe that. Okay, so where are the other ones? I have 22 steps, so I can't actually do a full run. Again, the Nook is one of them. That's for sure. The Nook, I think, is... Isn't the Nook the Rook? Yeah, it is. It is. Okay. I don't know where the other ones are, though. Shit. What other rooms have chess pieces in them? Okay, hold on. There's a pawn on one of the shelves. Oh, Christ. Okay. Drawing room definitely has something, I think. Walk-in closet has a pawn, I think. Or a... It's either a pawn or a... I think it's a pawn, right? Yeah. That lit up. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's definitely something. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do all of these. I'm assuming that the pieces that are there are the ones that are on... Okay, the office definitely has the night. Oh, did I get the wrong spot? No. Is it the bishop instead? Shit. Oh, okay. I knew it had a chess piece. How about something else? What else has a chess piece? Fucking conference room? Which is right across from it? I guess you could kind of brute force this puzzle, but that's probably... You could brute force a lot of the puzzles in this game, probably, but other than the parlor one. Archives might have something. I don't think it does, but it might. No. Okay. That's 4. I mean, that's pretty good. How about security, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it is. Okay, right? And then bishop. I just need... Where does bishop play? Is it observatory? No. Okay. Where else have I seen bishop? Shit, now I gotta write all this shit down. Maybe bedroom, right? Hold on. Bedroom is... No. Okay. I thought for sure bedroom. Maybe drawing room? Drawing room or library, actually. So, 4, 1, or 3, 4. 4, 1, or 3, 4. No. Okay. I'm so close. Like, what? Parlor, maybe? I could see parlor. I don't want to brute force. I just want to know. But this is, like, crazy. Oh, wait. Entrance hall, right? Isn't there one in entrance hall? Oh, nope. This is making me feel bad, but I feel like without knowing. Hold on, bishop. So pantry? Nah, I feel like no, right? Bishop. Oh, maybe the chapel. Am I stupid? Should it be just the chapel? Fucking I'm so dumb. Whoa, dude. What the fuck is this? Choose your piece to receive a permanent power. What? What? I mean, it's got to be the queen, right? Oh, we know. Okay. Each time you draft a room on the queen side, west wing of the house, lose 5 steps and gain a key. Lose 5 steps. No, I don't want to do that. Add the armory to your draft pool. Probably that one. When you reach rank 8 each day, you may choose knight, bishop, rook, or queen. Gain the power of that piece until the end of the day. That's cool. Knight, bishop, rook, or queen. I feel like the armory is that we should just add... Each day you choose a color. Rooms of the chosen color are more likely to be drawn while drafting. You do not have to pay tithes. Instead, gain 30 coins each time you enter the chapel each day with this power. Whoa. You may draw floor plans up to 4 times when drafting the 4 corners of your house. What? So now how often can I get... Here's my worry. Can I get all of these powers eventually? Because we should probably do the armory. Because we're not going to be able to complete the game until we get armory. But if we... Are there more permanent upgrades? Can I do this puzzle again? I don't need this. I don't need this for sure. I don't need this necessarily. This would be great. But I feel like the armory is the best answer. You may give up this power by returning to this chamber on any future day and unlocking the pieces. Okay, so as long as I unlock the armory... As long as I do this again, I can change the power. That's fine. I'm down with that. Okay, so let's just see. Is that found floor plans? Oh, I have to get it and add to it. Okay, cool. I feel good about that. I feel good about adding the new room to the chat. All right, let's keep going. Oh no, more rooms sealed? Okay. Foreman's copy, do not remove from site. Just a real quick. Aha. Okay, let's read the book. By Professor R. Willard. Something of the first era found blah 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 blah. They did this in order that blah, blah, strange will be understood by strangers. Historically speaking, sigils, okay, here's our sigils, are not a new tradition. They've been found in every era, in every culture, and predate both written text and heraldic arts. However, today, when we use the term sigil, we are referring to specifically to realm sigils, those crude circular marks of designation found on royal artifacts, buildings, and older documents. This book was written to make sure the simple understanding of these fascinating glyphs and to clearly display the correlation between each sigil and the iconography of that realm's royal art. How is the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines, and what does that tell us of a kingdom's history? Each line, each circle, and each variation tells a story of the land. Even the adorned borders around the sigils have special meaning. Interesting. To understand a realm sigil, we must first dismantle the symbol and identify the individual elements that make up the whole. Each sigil is composed of 4 things. It's time to write shit down. Okay, so sigils equal 4 things. 1, the core. 2, dividing lines. 3, the moats. 4, the border. So if I'm already guessing based on what I know here, we're going to have to basically find things about each country that allow us to determine what is the... Yeah. Oh, I wonder if we can figure it out here. At the center of each sigil is a unique shape, different for each realm. If the core gives us a name, then the rest of the sigil tells us the history behind that name. Wait, hold on. So at the center of each sigil is a unique shape, different for each realm. Okay. If the core gives us a name, then the rest of the sigil tells us the history behind that name. Cool. Still, it is important to be able to identify and distinguish the core as a first step in deciphering any sigil, as all the other parts are meaningless if we don't first know the place we're describing. That makes sense. Several examples. Okay, so right. Arinda Ares is the politically charged one. We are now... So, Arinda Ares. So the Pentagon is Fen Ares specifically. And let me go back to our history lesson about that. Yeah, current era, we've changed it from Arinda Ares to Fen Ares. Right, so we're talking about 2 different eras. We're talking about an era change here, right? And then we have Araja should be the... Yeah, that's what I have. Araja is the hourglass. Koranka? My handwriting is actually bad. That's the heart-shaped one. And then the mountains is Arch Ares. Yeah, so far so good. We seem to have gotten that right. The rays. From the core will come dividing lines, splitting the sigil. From one sigil to another, they can differ in number, style. The differences in these immediately reveal several things about the realm. Counting the... Transportation? Okay. Something about transportation. Okay. So, on dividing lines... Transportation has to do with it somehow. Different in number, style, were they on... ship routes. Ship routes. 8 rays on the... Rays here are used for realms that rely track-based travel. So, ships, ship routes, carriages, trails, etc. Okay, that's weird. I don't know how I'm gonna... Oh, here we go. Wavy lines are used to indicate extreme heat. The scorched air and blazing sun cause the otherwise straight rays to appear shimmering. A rainy realm is indicated with rays of 3 vertical lines pouring down. For more extreme stormy weather, a jagged lightning-shaped ray is used. A ray dotted with falling circles for colder realms in which snow is a common occurrence. Windy weather is displayed on sigils by the use of bent curved lines, rays buckling under the high winds. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly... Heat... Rain... Storm, snow, wind. Okay. Motes. On each sigil, floating between the rays are small figures called motes. From the shape and style of the motes used on a sigil, we can tell the type of society a given realm proclaimed, if they consider themselves mighty in arms or blessed by artistic and economic fortune. Tribal, agricultural, martial, metropolitan, academic, industrial, spiritual, poetic. Okay. I have this, but I'm just going to write it down anyway. I should write 3 motes represent society type. So we already kind of know a little bit of this information. For example, like we know Arch Ares, which is the one to the north of where we are now, is snowy, right? I think it said it in one of the books, the history book specifically, it said that was what that area was like. So we kind of have a little bit of an idea in some of these. We're going to have to find the ones that are not on our continent, though. Those are going to be hard to find. We're going to have to figure those out. Tribal, agricultural, martial, metropolitan, academic. How do you classify a society? I guess you can. Feels weird to put everything into one box, though. But for the purpose of the puzzle, we will certainly do it. Poetic. Okay, finally, borders. Around each sigil is an adorned edge serving as a container for the information within. There are 8 different borders, one corresponding to a different color. These borders always correspond to the banner and national colors, so we know some of this too because of the classroom. So this is becoming that the classrooms are extremely important. 4 is borders equal national color. Putting it all together, by studying the core, rays, motes, and border of a sigil, you should now be able to unlock the meaning behind what had previously been an undecipherable enigma. No red banner. Red banners, martial, fog. Is that ours? And then our country, maybe red, martial, fog. Okay. So now we understand what the sigils mean. Is there any new stuff? Not that all of this hasn't been new, but... Oh, we're getting dark out here. Any new rooms that I can grab? I guess I did. I guess I got... That's what the armory was, right? Wow, I can't believe all of this shit. I can't believe it did that puzzle. That's kind of crazy. All right, so well, we know what this is. Now, I think we've justifiably seen most of the game now in terms of rooms, right? We've seen a lot of it. So now, holy hell, what does that mean now? Now we have to just go through information. We're just going to have to scrape through everything we can find about every single one of our countries. I have a sledgehammer. I wonder, can I do anything with this? No, because it looks like a track that's been closed down. "20 steps to go." Times it's almost 7. It's past 7. Huh. Wow, I almost don't want this run to end. It's been so good. Anything I can spend my money on even? No, right? I don't have my bookstore. I don't have any shops at all, actually, now that I look at it. That's interesting. I didn't draft a shop at all today. How are we doing on this episode? I haven't even paid attention because it's felt like one long fever dream. Oh my god, this episode's all by itself is 40 minutes. Let's do a quick little brute force. I think it's necessary. For us to be able to continue doing billiard room puzzles, we need to figure out how the hell this works. So 17, this is 9. It's giving those two as a start, so it knows that that's kind of how we have to get into it. This is 1. How is it 1? It's 16, or so if I go with the rules that I thought I had to go with, this would be 25. This could be a couple things. If I follow the colors in order, it's either 1 plus 4 squared, which is 25, minus 8. 25 minus 8 is 17, and I can't divide 17 by 8. That's not possible. If this is 4 squared plus 1 squared, that's also 17. 17 minus 8, though, is 17 minus 8 is 9. And 9 divided by 8 is bullshit. But that actually, 9 divided by 8 isn't, but 9 minus 8 is 1. So that's interesting. I wonder if that has something to do with it. Probably not. Then we're talking about ignoring the 1 for a bit. 4 squared is 16. Minus 8 if I did 16 divided by 8 is 2. So yeah, so that doesn't work. Minus 8 divided by 8, that's 1. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. So how do I make this make more sense? Is this like 4? No. 9, 1. Okay. So, again, same thing. 2 squared is 4. I could add the two squares together to create either 8 or 16 if I was going to do that. If I did 16, 16 minus 10 is 6. It still doesn't allow me to get to anything. Minus 30 total is crazy. How do I get to any positive number with only 2 squared? Unless I'm squaring out the negatives. Right, so if I'm doing like 4, right, 4 squared times 1, so that's 4, minus 30. So that's what? Negative 26 times 2 squared is bullshit. If I did 16 minus 30, which is 14, no. I think I'm just going to have to try all the numbers and see what actually does work. 17, 9, 1. And did I try 20 already? 17, 9, 1. Okay, 6 worked. Let's go back. Let's just check out why does 6 work? I had a feeling about 6 just for a second. So why does 6 work? Here's my one thought. Do you completely just ignore the rule if it doesn't work? Does that make sense? So if I start with 2 squared, which is 4, times 1, which is 4, plus 2, I can never subtract 20 or 10 from those because it will be negative. That would lead me to 6. So same thing here. So if I skip every rule that doesn't work, what does that mean? So if I go 4 squared minus 8 divided by 8, it still doesn't work, though. I don't understand. But that's my logic for this one, is that you just skip the subtraction entirely. If it doesn't work, if it's not going to lead to a positive number. So this one then is 10 plus 4 is 14 times 1 divided by 5. That's bullshit. So now we're talking about we break up anything that's a double move. So 10 times 1 divided by 5 is 2 times plus 4 is 6 again. Okay, that didn't work. So why? So 9, this is going to be 1, this is 6, and this one, is it the same thing that we just skip the step if it doesn't work? So 14 times 1 squared, it's 14. No. Okay, that's bullshit, so let's try something else. What if it's 4 times 1? But even if I skip this step, I'd still be going to 10. So 4 times 1, it's 14 no matter which way you swing it. Oh, but I gotta, if I, no, okay, so if I understand. If I square, if I do 10 times 1 squared, that's 100. Divided by 5 is 20 plus 4, not going to work. If I do 4 times 1 squared, that's 16. No, that's not going to work either. 14 squared is interesting. I don't know what 14 squared is. Hold on. $196 divided by 5 is not an even number. This one feels easier. I don't know why. I guess there are just less factors involved. 10. If I start with 10 and I break these up, so there's only so many things I can do here, and the order does maintain, right? So it's 10 times 1 is 10, squared is 100. 10 times 10 is 100. divided by 5 is 20. Plus 4 would be 24. That's too high. I can't put 24 on here. Unless the answer is 4. No, I didn't think so. So if it's not the 10 and skipping the 4, let's try 4. 4 times 1 is 4. Squared is 16. 16 divided by 5 doesn't work. So then if I skip that step and come to here again, then we go 10. 16, that's 26, which is garbage. And then if I combine them, 14 times 1 squared, it's the number we had, 196 divided by 5. I can't get anything out of that. Hmm. $14. 10 squared is 100. It feels like I shouldn't go that high. But I have in other puzzles, but like just... and it's not 14. Okay, I'm officially giving up because I think that the game needs to explain to me a little bit better with more examples what it wants. I think we're going to call it, finally, after all of this. Actually, you know what I just realized looking at this? We don't know where the other 4 letters are. Where the hell are the other 4 letters? I was thinking that maybe there would be safes in the Sanctum rooms downstairs, but what the fuck? Where the hell are there the other 4 letters? I have no idea where those could be. Wow, interesting. Okay. Well, we certainly had an interesting couple of oh, and a mantle of the night. Look at that. We have our chess benefit there. Until we get the armory, that'll be worth having. Yeah, there it is. Look. What a wacky game. I'm going to be keeping track next run of any chess pieces just for the future. But until then, I think we're going to call it. Thank you so much for watching. This has been an interesting 2 episodes. And we will catch you in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to call it. And we'll see you in the next episode.